Tonight, Newswatch 12 Weekend. What is seasonal affective disorder? We'll share how the changing of the season can impact your mental health. And some tips for home buyers. Despite some tough market conditions, there's no need to despair. We'll share why. Plus, tomorrow, an old building in Stevens Point is set to be demolished. Details on how you can watch the Edgewater Manor come down. Those stories and more as your local weekend news starts right now.
Newswatch 12 with Kyle Pozorski, Mohammed Abdul-Kawi, and Conrad Sapinski.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekend. I'm Kyle Pozorski. We start with sports tonight, where the Green Bay Packers play at Lambeau Field today, hoping to snap a 5-game losing streak. Sports Watch 12 Serenity Douglas was there and gives us this look at how Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense looked. Serenity?
The Packers have been struggling lately, being on a 5-game losing streak. And this game was a roller coaster of emotions going into overtime. But it's safe to say that rookie Christian Watson left his mark on the field, scoring 3 touchdowns. But we'll get more into that a little bit later. Let's take a look at some highlights. The offense was shaky today in the first half when they really needed to be exceptional when up against the Cowboys defense. At the end of the first quarter, the Packers had a total of 73 yards. In the second quarter, Rodgers gets sacked and fumbles the ball caused by DeMarcus Lawrence on 3rd and 3, forcing a turnover. But after an interception, the Packers offense now have the ball. And Christian Watson goes 58 yards long, and Rodgers finds him for a Packers touchdown. And the game is now tied. That was the Packers' longest complete pass for the season. Then with another interception by Rudy Ford. This time it's for 34 yards. The Packs with the ball again, and they do not disappoint because Aaron Jones scores with a 12-yard rush, making it 14-7. Moving on to the fourth quarter when the Packs needed it the most. Christian Watson scores again, making it 21-28. The 5-game losing streak is now over, and the Packs will win it 31-28. And that's how the offense did today. But coming up later, we'll have a full game highlights for more in-depth analysis. Kyle?
Thanks for that, Serenity. 3 of the 4 suspects arrested in a drug conspiracy case in Oneida County will be in court tomorrow afternoon. Kimberly Behan, Ryan Culver, and David Lassiter initially appeared on Friday before adjourning. They will be back to finish that appearance tomorrow. The 4th suspect, Jacob Simon, age 41, will appear on Wednesday. All 4 were arrested for conspiracy to manufacture or deliver more than 50 grams of methamphetamine across the Northwoods. The North Central Drug Enforcement Group, NORDAG, is still looking for a 5th suspect, Benjamin Somers, 35. If anyone knows where Somers is, they're asked to contact the Oneida County Sheriff's Office. Earlier today, the Wood County Sheriff's Office put out a press release regarding a 1-vehicle crash in the town of Rudolph. They say that a vehicle traveling southbound on Highway 13 veered into a ditch and struck an embankment, causing it to go airborne before being overturned onto its roof. The driver was transported to a hospital with serious injuries. The child was also injured. Another passenger was pronounced dead at the scene. We'll update you with more information as we learn. If you notice your mood changing this time of the year, you could have seasonal affective disorder. It's a type of depression that is tied to the changing of the season and is most severe during the fall and winter months. According to the American Psychiatric Association, about 5% of adults in the United States experience the disorder. Heidi Pritzel from Aspire Kohler Behavioral Health says people who live further up north are more at risk.
So the further north you are of the equator, the less sunlight you have. And then we also look at the onset of seasonal affective disorder is usually the ages of 18 to 30.
Symptoms can include feeling depressed, having problems with sleep, and overeating.
So when I work with individuals, I like to have this discussion starting as early as July and looking at onboarding that increase in vitamin D, looking at light therapy, and possibly increasing therapy if needed.
If you see any changes in your mood, be sure to contact your healthcare provider for further evaluation. And meteorologist Connor Sapinski is here now. Let's talk about today. It was kind of snowy outside to early, a little bit cold. Maybe perfect time to throw around that pigskin, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect football weather. We're getting into that winter feel, Kyle. We had a little bit of snow outside, and it's very cold outside, so make sure you bundle up, folks. But taking a look outside right now, temperatures were cold earlier. We only reached a high temperature of around 27 degrees here in Rhinelander, and pretty much mid to upper 20s in the Northwoods. A couple of 30s down south close closer to Wausau, same thing by Stevens Point, but it was cold. Our average should be around 40 degrees. Our average low should be around 24 degrees, and that was pretty much what our high temperature was today. So you know what's going on, folks. We have some really cold temperatures, a well below average temperature trend that's actually going to stick around with us all throughout next week and even into the following week. Right now, temperatures have cooled down. We're hovering in and around those mid-20s right now. A couple of lower 20s just up north by Land O'Lake. Same thing by Eagle River and Manitowish Waters. At least that snow moved out of the region, but still some clouds are lingering in the area and more snow is on the way tomorrow. Tonight, though, temperatures will continue to drop into those upper teens. Kyle?
Thank you, Conrad. If you're looking to buy a home soon, there's no need to despair, despite some tough market conditions. At the moment, there are challenges for potential home buyers. At the top of the list is mortgage rates, which now sit around 7% for a 30-year fixed loan. That's more than 4 points higher than 1 year ago. On top of that, inventory of available homes is still tight. But real estate experts are offering this advice for house hunters. If you can afford to buy now, go ahead and take out a fixed mortgage with the hope that you can refinance at a lower rate in a year or two. Adjustable rate loans also offer a short-term solution with lower rates to start. Another tip, if you have more cash on hand, pay more upfront to buy down your mortgage rate. According to the Portage County Sheriff's Office yesterday, a man was injured during a hit-and-run crash. The incident was reported 20 minutes after 8 last night. Sheriffs were being alerted to a call of a male in distress. They arrived on the roadside of State Highway 54 and County Highway TT in the town of Lanark. Responding deputies determined the male had been struck by a vehicle that left the scene prior to emergency personnel arriving. The male, a 31-year-old Amherst man, was transported by medevac helicopter to Wausau Aspires Hospital due to his injuries. Investigators are requesting the public's assistance in locating the striking vehicle, which is believed to be a mid to late 2000s model Lexus RX 330 SUV, which is likely to have damage to the front passenger side. Anyone with information as to the owner or location of this striking vehicle is requested to contact the Portage County Sheriff's Office at 715-346-1400. Tomorrow, the Edgewater Manor in Stevens Point, which has been vacant since 2021, will be demolished. The building had been deemed too expensive to repair, with the city of Stevens Point recently using it as a training location for firefighters, paramedics, and law enforcement. Asbestos removal has been happening over the last several weeks in preparation for the final raising. There is a live stream set up for the public to view, and if you want to watch that, follow the URL on your screen. The Wisconsin DNR has released a draft of its 2022 wolf management plan. This management plan's goal is to maintain a healthy wolf population while reducing wolf-related conflicts and allowing for hunting. The DNR is holding a 60-day public hearing and review and comment period during which the public can offer feedback on the draft plan. One of the changes is issuing zone-specific wolf harvest permits to improve the department's ability to meet harvest quotas. The February 2021 wolf hunt quota was exceeded by 82%. The 60-day review period ends on January 10th. And we'll be back with more news coming up after the break.
It's your last chance to save on big projects. Hurry into Menards for the last 11% off in 2022. Get 11% off easy flooring updates for your home. Find your style and save 11% on Patriot lighting. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Or go even bigger and get 11% off on a new garage. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save during Menards' last 11% off in 2022.
Save big money at Menards.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck.
You can get any phone you want.
Any one I want?
Any phone you want.
connection is the greatest gift of all. At U.S. Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers, plus $100 to spend on accessories.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
It was a great Sunday today. The Packers won. It was a really close one out there. We had to even go to overtime just to get that W. But it is time to crank up the heat as cold air is here and it will be sticking around with us, folks. Temperatures outside right now hovering around 24 degrees in Rhinelander, 22 in Eagle River. Take a look just to the north. Land O'Lakes, Manitowish waters at 20 degrees. But take a look just to the west. Gliding, coming in at 14 degrees right now, and temperatures are going to continue to cool off overnight. At least the snow, for the most part, is out of the region. Still a couple of flurries lingering right now, but overall, we are looking pretty good. Just under some partly to mostly cloudy skies, but more snow is on the way. I know, more snow, and it is going to be this right over here, this little low pressure that's going to continue to move east, and as it does, that's going to bring a bit more snow to us tomorrow, especially in the afternoon hours. The greater chances of snow arrive on Tuesday as another low really from the south starts to bring some snow, and everybody in Wisconsin, even in Illinois, will get another taste of winter. We're thinking around 1 to 3 inches for the most part, so not a big snowmaker, but still another snow maker that's going to continue to just bring more and more snow the next, not couple, but several days, folks. So make sure you have those shovels ready because the greatest chances of snow does arrive by Tuesday. So we'll get some snow in Monday afternoon into Monday night, then Tuesday during the day, same thing into overnight. Wednesday into Wednesday night and Thursday, we will get a little bit of snow. This will be a much lighter and much more scattered. So the greatest chances have arrived on Tuesday. Tonight, though, no snow, folks. Mostly cloudy skies will be sticking around. Calm winds, though, so all those breezy conditions we actually had in the morning hours are gone. Now, that means that feels like temperature overnight won't be too bad. So for that morning commute, still put on some extra layers and bundle up because that low is going to be in the upper teens, but still not as cold as it felt today morning. Tomorrow, though, temperatures will start to rise, still hovering below freezing, around 29 degrees. And like I said, afternoon chances of some snow showers. So get ready. It has begun. As our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show, it looks like we're on repeat. More snow into Tuesday. Same thing on Wednesday and Thursday, but really pay attention to these temperatures. Look at these low temperatures. Friday night, Saturday night, only in those mid-single digits, folks. So begin to prepare for the winter months ahead. Kyle?
Thank you for that, Conrad. Early on, we took you to Lambeau Field to check out how the Packers offense hoped to snap a 5-game losing streak. And now we head back to Lambeau for sports reporter Saul Meyer for an in-depth look at the game. Saul?
The Green Bay Packers were back in action after their loss to the Lions last week in Detroit. That loss extended the Packers' losing streak to 5 games, the longest in the Matt LaFleur era. And to make things worse for the Packers, they were without some key players on defense for this game. Linebacker Rashawn Gary is out for the year, and cornerback Eric Stokes is also potentially out for the rest of the season. So there is a big hole to fill on defense.
You hope it propels you and gives you some confidence, because I do think it's tough anytime that you go through a stretch like that. It's hard to shut out the negativity.
As expected, the Cowboys struck first with a 3-yard touchdown pass from Dak Prescott to CeeDee Lamb in the second quarter to go up 7-0. How would the Packers answer? With the DeMarcus Lawrence strip sack and the Cowboys taking over at the Green Bay 10, but the Packers defense bailed out the offense with a Rudy Ford interception in the end zone to keep them in the game.
Anytime you're taking points away from the opposition, that's big time. So obviously both of those picks were critical in our ability to, keep the game close.
From that moment, you could see the momentum start to shift Green Bay's way as Rudy Ford got another interception, his second of the game. That set up an Aaron Jones touchdown run to give the Packers the lead, and after a wild back and forth second half, this game went to the second overtime at Lambeau Field for this season, where the Packers ended up winning this one 31-28 to spoil Mike McCarthy's homecoming and end the losing streak.
It felt like forever ago since we've won a game, and just to see the joy when we walked in that locker room was it was pretty special.
The Packers will have a quick turnaround when they host the Tennessee Titans this Thursday. Reporting here in Green Bay, I'm Saul Meyer, Sports Watch 12.
Thanks for that, Saul. For the first time ever, an NFL game was played in Germany today, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers faced off against the Seattle Seahawks. Sunday's game was the first international game where both teams were coming in as #1 in their respective divisions. You could say the game was quite recognizable to us Americans watching, ending with a Tom Brady win, Tampa outscoring Seattle 21-16. The 7-time Super Bowl champion said, quote, "I hope the German fans got what they paid for." By the way, Brady is the only NFL quarterback in history to have won a game in 4 countries, those being the U.S., United Kingdom, Mexico, and Germany. He and the rest of his team will go on to face the Browns 2 weeks from now. Coming up after the break, the movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has passed a November box office record previously set by the Hunger Games series. We'll share what the viewers are saying and why the movie's success is helping to pass the torch. Stick with us. You're watching Newswatch 12, proud to serve Eagle River and viewers all across the Northwoods.
Visit Ho Chunk Gaming Nakusa to experience exciting action on the hottest slot machines and electronic table games. With big fun, you get bigger rewards while playing with your Rewards Club card. Enjoy special gaming offers, food and entertainment discounts, and more. Hungry? No problem. Escape to the oasis of Swiftwater Lounge for drinks, food, and fun. We'll see you at Ho Chunk Gaming Nakusa, your place to play.
Make it a handcrafted holiday with Hershner's, your local craft destination. Shop our Black Friday warehouse sale, where the first 50 purchases receive a canvas bag filled with crafts. Don't miss out on many deep discounts throughout the store, like 35% off fabric, 3 skeins of yarn cast sauce for only $2. And prep your home for the holidays with 33% off holiday decor. As the holidays come near, find what you need here at the Hershner's Retail Outlet Store on Hoover Road, located 1 block west of I-39 in Stevens Point.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
It's Furniture and Mattress Black Friday sale all month long at the Northwoods' largest Lazy Boy Comfort Studio in Anago. Get the best prices of the year on select collections of recliners, sofas, and sectionals. Shop early for best selection. In addition, Black Friday sale prices are extended to select pieces in dining, bedroom, and living room throughout the store. All sale items are marked with special tags. You can't miss the sale or the largest showroom in the Northwoods. Open 7 days a week. Furniture and Mattress USA, Highway 45 North in Anago.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever had the major challenge of following Black Panther, one of the biggest blockbusters ever, and had to do so without star Chadwick Boseman, who passed away in 2020. Despite all the challenges, Wakanda Forever notched a sizable box office opening this weekend. The Marvel movie opened to an estimated $180 million in North America, according to the film studio Disney. The opening represents one of the biggest premieres of the year and makes the superhero film the highest-grossing debut ever for the month of November. And speaking of the new Black Panther movie, one pottery artist had the privilege to have his work featured in the sequel. As you'll find out, he hopes his work is something that will outlast him.
The color of it is the piece, one of the pieces that I did that's in the movie.
Artist Larry Allen has no idea where his pottery will appear in the Black Panther sequel.
I don't. That would be something for me to discover.
You're going tonight?
I'm going tonight.
Allen's work was spotted by movie producers visiting an Atlanta gallery. They bought several vases for the movie on the spot. He was inspired first by a high school trip to the Birmingham Museum of Art. Then the person who really changed his life.
I went to Jeff State, and then my instructor at the time, she said, Larry, you should become a potter, which I thought she had lost her mind because I was not interested in that process.
Now he's a master of a process known as
sgraffito. The Greeks used it on the vessels with the figures around it. It's a technique which means to cover the clay with a colored pigment and then scratch back, carve back into it. So that's really what I like doing.
His theme is one of unity.
It was the message after 9/11 that I got from 9/11. The aftermath of 9/11, I saw people all unified there, and I realized it was a fleeting message. And I said, I'm gonna etch this in stone as a reminder. It became a motif that I kind of put throughout my work.
Work that he hopes will outlast him.
Sometimes future generations more get a kick out of it than the generation you live in.
Well, that was just great. Coming up after the break, Muhammad will join us to go over some of the biggest headlines from across the country, including the arrival of the Rockefeller Christmas tree. That and more are coming up after the break.
Dear 2029, can't wait to see you. With our 160-point inspection, the best new cars make the best used cars. It's a date, Toyota. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Black Friday deals all month long during our huge Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible prices, plus get 30% off on top of that store-wide. Come find your new sofa, sectional, or Lazy Boy recliner on sale. And we're still offering no interest for 3 years. 30% off and Black Friday deals all month long? Yes. And don't forget, mattress shopping is easy, fast, and comfortable. Come see our difference and get a great sale on a mattress today at Slumberland Furniture.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Ring in the holiday season with Cellcom's 5 weeks of Black Friday deals going on now. November 7th through the 13th, save big on premium smartphones for only $25 a month. Plus, buy one, get one free on all watches, tablets, and connected cameras all month long. Mix and match to get something for everyone on your list. Restrictions apply. Visit Cellcom.com/Black Friday deals for more details. That's Cellcom.com/Black Friday deals.
Rock Oil Refining is looking for your business. We pick up and recycle used oil and other liquid and solid waste with our specialized collection trucks, making it convenient, affordable, and reliable for you. We're licensed, insured, and follow federal and state recycling regulations that work for the environment, not against it. Let our waste collection system work for you. We can come to pick it up or what option works best for you. To learn more about our collection and recycling services, visit rockoilrefining.com or call us today.
Dear 2029, can't wait to see you. With our 160-point inspection, the best new cars make the best used cars. It's a date, Toyota. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back. A mid-air collision involving 2 historic military planes occurred at the Dallas Executive Airport on Saturday. Mohammed is here now to join us to talk about this and some more stories from outside the Northwoods. Mohammed, take it away.
Yeah, Kyle, there's a lot going on, but we're going to start from down south. We're learning more about the fatal plane collision during a World War II air show in Dallas, Texas on Saturday. The 6 people were killed when a Boeing B-7 Flying Fortress and a Bell P-69 King Cobra collided and crashed to the ground at the wings over Dallas, Dallas Air Show. The commemorative Air Force held a press conference Saturday afternoon following the collision.
The maneuvers that they were going through were not dynamic at all. It was what we call bombers on parade. But beyond that, there's not a lot for me to say.
Today, National Transportation Safety officials are at the scene gathering evidence and preparing to move the wreckage to a secure location. They are now beginning a malicious process to determine how and why this air tragedy occurred.
We are on scene to gather perishable evidence. Our team methodically and systematically reviews all evidence and considers all potential factors to determine the probable cause.
National transportation officials say a preliminary report is expected within 4 to 6 weeks, but the full investigation could take up to 18 months to complete. In Los Angeles, at least 6 people were injured Saturday night when a vehicle drove through a local carnival. The incident occurred just after 8 p.m. along a street in South Central area. The LA Police Department said they were attempting to conduct a traffic stop when the driver of a white late model Porsche Cayenne SUV drove through the carnival. 6 people suffered injuries to their legs and they were transferred to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A vehicle matching the Porsche's description was later found about 3 blocks from the scene. Police said it was unclear if the crash was intentional. President Joe Biden is expected to have a face-to-face meeting with China's Xi Jinping tomorrow. Biden's meeting with Xi is a part of a weeks-long foreign trip to Egypt and Cambodia for meetings on the environment, the economy, and global security. White House officials say a successful meeting would be the one that results in 2 sides opening for more lines of communication at lower levels of government, as well as having a better sense of each other's non-negotiable positions and red lines. The 2022 Rockefeller Center Christmas tree completed an approximate 200-mile trek to Manhattan on Saturday. Standing at 82 feet, the 14-ton tree, believed to be about 85 to 90 years old, will be dressed with more than 50,000 LED lights and topped with a 900-pound Swarovski crystal star. Rockefeller Center head gardener says he found the tree back in May and that it is great for the plaza.
It's a great tree for Rock Center. It looks beautiful in front of 30 Rock. It stands up all season and it looks great.
A tree lighting ceremony will take place November 30th with a live broadcast airing on NBC. The Christmas tree will then be lit every day from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and will stay on all day of Christmas Day.
Well, thanks, Mahava, for that. When we come back, Connor will have one more final look at the forecast. Stick with us. But first, here's time to look ahead at what to expect in this week of business news.
Retail earnings and retail sales data, more updates on inflation and housing, and the world's most expensive cities, all in the week ahead. The nation's largest retailers are out with earnings. Walmart and Home Depot are on Tuesday, followed by Target and Lowe's on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, it's Macy's, Kohl's, and Gap. 2 key tech names are out too, chipmaker NVIDIA and Dow component Cisco Systems. On top of all the retail earnings, we'll get a good look at retail sales, both past and future. The government's October retail sales figures are released on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, the National Retail Federation releases its Thanksgiving week spending projections, and the industry group will also update its entire holiday season spending forecasts. A busy economic week continues with October producer price index and industrial production figures, plus a flurry of housing market updates. Among the reports, home builder sentiment, housing starts, and existing home sales. And we'll find out where it's most expensive to live. The Economist Intelligence Unit releases its worldwide cost of living index. It'll show which cities around the world are the priciest and the cheapest to live in. Topping last year's most expensive list was Tel Aviv, while Damascus was the cheapest. New York City was America's most expensive place to live, and the Big Apple was ranked 6th globally. I'm Morgan Brennan. Get all your business news on CNBC.
There's a reason we're called People's State Bank and not the first bank of this or the big bank of that. It's because we share this community and the values that make it better and dream that our kids and yours will grow up happy. We know these roads as well as you do, and we're glad to travel them with you. When you think about it, it's really pretty simple. We're your kind of people. We just happen to be bankers. And that, more than anything, is what brings us together.
Moments of life are special.
And suffering from diabetes should not get in the way. US Med's mission is to find ways to make your diabetes more manageable and more comfortable. You deserve to enjoy life without the constant reminder of living with diabetes. If you monitor with 4 or more tests per day, inject insulin 3 or more times per day, or use an insulin pump, you may qualify to receive a continuous glucose monitor, the latest in diabetes technology. A continuous glucose monitor provides blood sugar readings without uncomfortable finger sticks and alerts you real time to potentially harmful spikes in your blood sugar levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurance companies. If you're a caretaker for someone who suffers from diabetes or have diabetes yourself and meet these conditions, please call our diabetic specialist now to see if you qualify for your continuous glucose monitor.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you're testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day, injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day and injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call now and learn how to receive your new continuous glucose monitor at little or no out-of-pocket cost.
It's the weekend, but temperatures are on the colder end. We have temperatures right now around 24 degrees, 22 in Eagle River, and take a look just to the north. Manitowish waters gliding, coming in those teens. So it is cold outside, well below average than what we're supposed to be this time around. Our average high should be around 40 degrees. We had a little bit of snow the last couple of days, close to 2 inches in the area, but now it is all gone. Partly to mostly cloudy skies still sticking around right now, but more snow is on the way, folks. We're thinking 1 to 3 inches the next 3 to 4 days as another low pressure system starts to move in. Our 7-day outlook doesn't show much relief. It's actually going to plummet as temperatures continue to drop by next weekend into the teens to low 20s.
Well, thank you for that, Conrad. Thank you all for watching. That's it for your local news around the Northwoods. Have a great night.